Today's video is called "Where did you get those wheels?" It's not just about the wheels, it's the wheels, it's the side skirts, the side vents and the lights, front, rear and side repeater lights. Reason I've done the video is I get a lot of people putting a lot of comments on all the various other videos asking where did you get your wheels, where did you get your side skirts, where did you get the lights, where did you get the vents, and then you've got to do a long response in the comments telling them where you got the bits and pieces. So I thought if I do this video I can then, rather than having to do a long drawn out comment, I can just put a link to this video and people can watch this. So there we go. Now if you'd be good enough to like and share the video, that would also help, because then more people will see and they don't need to then put in the comments of all the others that, yeah, where did you get all these wheels and things. So I would appreciate if you did that. So I'm going to go through in the order that I actually got the various components. So we're going to start with the wheels. The wheels are called Turbo 2, I think, because it's Turbo 11, so it could be Turbo 11, but I'm assuming that they're using the numbers in the Roman numeral style, trying to say that after a few beers, so that it relates to 2, Turbo 2. Now, that is the name of the rims, not the model of the car that they come from, because a few people have also put in the comments box, but they are not 911 turbo wheels. Okay, never said they were. That's the name of the rim, Turbo 2 or Turbo 11. 19-inch rims. Not sure off the top of my head what the width of them was, but there is a little voice at the back of my head that is saying that they were 10 on the rear and 9-inch on the front, but don't quote me on that. However, when you order them, I order them specifically for the Boxer because they're a staggered fitment. So if you tell people when you're ordering, or you tell the supplier when you're ordering what car they're going to go on, they should be able to make sure that you get the right width, so that you don't have any problems with clearance when you're turning your steering and that, and of course you'll get the right offset and the right stagger for the wheels. Now when I got mine, I wanted something that looked like a Porsche rim. So the beauty of the ones that I've got is that they're aftermarket, but they're also genuine Porsche, because Porsche use a lot of aftermarket rims on their cars, and this particular wheel is one of the aftermarket rims, so you kind of got the best of both worlds there, which really worked for me. So you know, you've saved money and you bought an aftermarket rim, but it looks really brilliant because it's a rim that Porsche uses, so a lot of people just assume that it is a standard factory fitment on the car. Brilliant, win all round. So how did I get them? How did I find them? As usual with me, I nearly always start with eBay. I use eBay pretty much for anything that I want initially, for two main reasons. Gives you an idea of what's out there in the range of products and product availability, and it also gives you a good idea of the price range. So then once you've established that, you can then move on to decide if eBay is the right place to buy from, or whether you need to start searching for more specialist websites for things. The other thing is that you get a range of suppliers, so you know, you find 3 or 4 listings for the same wheel but with different suppliers, so that you can look at what you're getting for your money, what the deal there is that they're offering. The deal that I got with my wheels was wheel, tyres and new bolts. Now the new bolts are quite important because the older bolts, the original bolts, do not fit the new wheels. So if you get wheels and tyres without the bolts, you've got to buy bolts before you can put them on the car. That's worth bearing in mind. Okay, so we now move on to the side skirts. The side skirts are replica GT3 side skirts. They go by a couple of other names as well, can't really remember them off the top of my head. Again, I was looking for something that looked like it came as part of the car. It didn't look like it was an add-on afterwards, hence the reason I went for the replica GT3s. And again, the same thing, I went on eBay looking for them for the same reasons. And the ones I found, now it did say that they might need some trimming to fit, but with mine they went straight on, so that was good. And they also offered a paint option, so for a little bit extra money you send them the paint code and they paint the skirts to match. Now some people will say about, especially with metallics, you've got to blend the colours to get them to match, and you know, the paint fades over the years and the colours can end up different, but as you can all see, mine match perfectly. So you know, it's not quite as a big a deal as people make out on that front. And surely it's better to have them the same colour and professionally painted than to have to muck around trying to get them painted yourself somewhere and all that kind of stuff. So same thing again on eBay, look at the various suppliers, look at the various prices, and decide what you want. I will put links and pictures and things of the various searches that I've done to find these things to help you as well as we go through the video. So after the side skirts, we came on to the side vents. Now the side vents basically are just hydro dipped in a carbon fibre finish. I used a local company to do that. Internet search, you'll find all the local companies, all their price ranges and the different things that they offer and the different range of things they do. The company I use do a service where you post the parts to them, they do the hydro dipping process and then they post them back to you, so that was nice and straightforward. Again, it was that same kind of thing, just wanted that look where you got like the turbo, the 911 turbos and things that got the vents in the black or that kind of finish. I wanted to kind of go for that. Didn't want to just go for a basic satin black on them because I thought that looked a bit boring. I just wanted to get that little extra sort of up the market a little bit look with them. So that was the idea that took behind those. And they're not difficult to get out. One screw, a couple of clips you have to pull quite firmly. Some of the clips broke, so you might need to buy new clips while you're waiting for them to come back from the dipping process. But that pretty much covers them. That brings us on to the lights. Now, the front lights, there's a very mixed response on those because of the country that they come from and what they are. Firstly, I've got to say, I've not had, I have a problem at the start with one. They exchanged it without any problems. They came with a year guarantee. So, you know, people say, well, there you go, what do you expect? You buy from foreign countries and you buy off of eBay. But then I've had stuff that I've bought from main dealers and I've had to take it back because it's faulty. So, you know, that works both ways. But again, internet search, I was looking for something that again gave the car a more modern look. But I didn't want to go down the route of trying to make the car look like a different model. I wanted it to clearly be a 986, but I wanted it to look like a much more modern car. And they did that. They did that beautifully. They've got that modern car kind of layout to them with the LED indicators, the LED running lights, and so forth. They were quite expensive back then. They are even more expensive. I can't believe the price. The last time I checked, I think they were charging around £2,500 in sort of sterling, Great British pounds, which is a phenomenal price. But if you want them, you've got to pay the money for them. But again, that was search on eBay. Again, loads of different suppliers. Now, one thing I did do again, because of this thing that people have got from buying from countries like China and Taiwan and those sort of places, is this thing about the quality and about customer support. So I actually bought them through a company in America because it was cheaper to buy them from there and have them shipped to me than it was to try and buy them elsewhere, believe it or not. But also because it was an American company that was selling them, you got almost guaranteed customer service. The guarantees are good. You're buying from a reputable company. It's their reputation that's on the line, not the company that makes them. So that was with the headlights. And again, I will put some of the searches up. I'll put the name of the company up so that you can search for those, because they do other performance parts for Porsches, including some really nice front bumpers, GT3 style front bumpers. So the side repeater lamps, they were again from eBay. Again, about 5 or 6 different suppliers. So you can choose your price, you can choose your supplier depending on what you want, and of course there's different styles that you can get. And again with the rear lights, exactly the same situation. eBay, look at the different suppliers, look at the price, look at the types of lights, and look at the package that they're offering. What sort of guarantee they're giving, what sort of postage they're giving, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to put, or through the course of this video, I will put up screenshots and links to various suppliers and places that I've gotten. I hope you find this helpful. Hope you like the car, because I do think it looks bloody good with the bits that it's got on it. Please subscribe, please share, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So for now, have a good day and bye.